Another question that came up that I'd be curious to hear your answer to this, and I wonder if I differ, if we're on the same page here. Are you in favor of telling donors about their tax benefits for giving at year end, or do most donors already know that? I always get year-end tax benefit brochures that companies are selling and never know if that truly helps.
Oh my goodness, Suzanne, do you have any easy questions?
Yeah.
Peter, I see the smile on your face, kind of get the idea, maybe you're one to answer this one. But here's the thing that research tells us again. Donors generally don't give in order to get the tax benefit. And I want to be careful that I'm not mistaken as giving tax advice, okay? I'm not qualified to do that. And people appreciate the deductibility of gift, but that's rarely why somebody decides to give. And the other thing that we find in today's environment with the standard deduction being where it is, there are fewer and fewer gifts, smaller gifts, that even make a difference on somebody's taxes because so few people, relatively speaking, are even itemizing. So in some ways, if you make too much noise about tax benefit, it's a benefit that people aren't even getting. And so since that's not why they give, and you don't even know if it's going to make a difference, I would pivot towards kind of that being a secondary or third level message. What's the main reason why people would give? It's because of impact, and goes back to that thing. Why are people giving anyhow? What difference are they making? In terms of the year-end tax benefit brochures, kind of like Giving Tuesday. If you're going to do a campaign along those lines, you want to make sure that it's tastefully done, that it's calibrated exactly for your organization, your constituents. And this is not a one size fits all. And so I would be cautious of a one size fits all solution. So I don't know, Aaron, what are your thoughts?
Again, this is my thought. So it seems like other people might have other practices. Personally, I think if the tax benefit affects someone's financials, they probably already know about it, or their accountant knows about it. And I don't like bringing attention to it, because for me, and I have my own approach to fundraising, making asks, but I don't like to sound too salesy. And I think that's kind of like a salesy's add-on, like, but limited time only, before the end of the year, you can get a tax write-off. And it is a great benefit. There are some people so wealthy that they, that maybe that is their only motive, but I think that's the minority. I think people give out of the goodness of their heart, and it's charity. It's right. A practice of charity. And I like it to keep that the focus, keep the mission the focus. There are lots of benefits. There's psychological benefits to giving. Makes you feel good. But we don't always have to give the benefits. And I like to keep it mission focused and keep it as pure as I can.
Yeah. And I want to give a shout out. Peter made the comment. He said, we like to tell donors about tax advantageous giving, and wholeheartedly agree with that. And to a large degree, we're looking at two different segments of the giving community. And so, yeah, definitely when there are ways that people can make a gift in a way that allows them to maximize the impact of their gift, whether it's personally or institutionally, absolutely. And he gives the example of qualified charitable distributions, great for those over 70 and a half. And that comes back to knowing your donors and segmenting and communicating the right message to the right audience at the right time and in the right way.